Yo, what's going on guys? Welcome to another video. I hope you guys are doing well. So this is going to be another Daniel video. This is another variation I came up with. You see, the only difference that I did here was the damage there. You see, I'm using the 2 virus, so I take less damage when I'm controlling the zombie. And I replaced the 2 viral canisters that I would use for infection with extra damage there. And that actually makes quite a lot of difference. Oh, and another thing that I changed from my previous videos, the build that I was using there, is I changed the passive. I was using the passive for extra movement speed, the third variation there. Now I'm using the passive where you gain more damage on the biting, okay? And I'm still using the no knockback ability there. Though that one is just crucial because that will guarantee that you get the bites in the first place. Otherwise, because if you can't get the bites in, the damage is just useless. So the no knockback and the 2 viruses there is what's gonna help me guarantee the bites. And also with this kind of damage, I'm using the damage there was level 3 and I believe level 1 because it's 7 points. That's 10 points there plus the viruses. Either way, it's just the highest damage you can go there. Definitely using level 3 damage on one of those. But essentially you can kill them with 2 bites with this build. However, because damage also influences infection, the higher the damage, the more infection you're also applying to them. This means that you still with this build, you still do not need to have any kind of viral canister to be able to get them to infection level 1. Because as soon as you bite them, the damage is so high, and like I said, damage also relates to amount of infection that you place on them. They will still go to level 1 infection because of the mod that I'm using there, the viral mod for my zombies have the aura of infection. When you combine that with the damage of the grab, plus the time that the zombie is close to them while biting, it will already guarantee that they go to at least 1 level of infection. You see right here, this is where the ideal. You just want to hit them first so they get stunned, and then you bite them after while they're stunned and they can't really move. Because that way you not only get the damage from the biting, but also from the first hit, the first swing that you did on them. As you see there, the health or the January. If you do that combo with the hit plus the grab, they're gonna go instantly to red. They're like 1 or 2 1 swings from death at that point, because they're gonna get infected and they're also gonna cough. So the coughing also gonna take more of the health away. Now it's kind of crazy that the Martin already has this power ready here. He must be using mixtapes, but these guys are a full squad here, so it's the perfect example. Just see how the build holds out against the actual squads, the SWAT teams. But yeah, these guys are a known SWAT team here on my region. So yeah, you can also focus your targets here. If you have a Tyrone, ideally you always want to focus the damage and the grabbing on him, because that way he's not going to be able to kick you out of grabbing the others. And you see, you can still do a lot of damage with the normal swings here. And as you can see, you can tell that by the Marzi itself. Just one single bite that I got on him, he was already like instantly on the red state. Which means they also have to waste 2 green herbs to recover from that very low health. Which means the resources in terms of green herbs just goes out very quickly. Not to mention they get infected, so they still have to deal with that. You see here, she has the malware on my cameras, so I really, can't do anything there. I need to just destroy the camera so I can use it after. And you see, they're a SWAT team, so they're pretty organized. But especially if you get people alone, and you can maybe chain bite, you can like kill people super easy with this kind of high damage on your biting. Or sometimes they get bitten like at the start of the zone, and because they're out of resources with the green herbs, they just stay on the red state, and it's really easy to finish them off later. Also, this is with the normal zombies, right? Because if you're using the cashier, the groupier, what's it called? The dealer? I think it's called the dealer in English. If you jump on her with the triangle animation that she jumps on the survivor, she's gonna kill, I think, Valerie and Jen. She's still able to kill those with a single animation with this kind of damage that I'm using here. So she's still gonna be a one grab kill if you can get that to happen. If they have less health, it's even better. So here, see, I'm just trying to spread out the damage here as much as possible, get their health down. You see, there are two of them already on yellow there, and the Val got infected. Here I'm using the infection preset as well, and I have two liquors here on the park. You see, this is gonna be probably a good example of the dealer that I was talking about. You see, Martin, you see right there, he's already on yellow, so he's definitely gonna die from this if I'm not interrupted. But you see, now he's on red again, and unless you see, he used the herb there, but he's still on yellow, which means another grab I can easily kill him if I, get to him again. Not to mention that the infection plus the grabs are eating their time away a lot more than they're gaining by killing the creatures. You see right there, he was dead there, but he got saved because you have to finish the entire animation for him to actually like go to the down state. Here I'm really just trying to get their health low as much as possible. You see Martin right there, he doesn't have any more herbs from all the damage he's taking. So if I won, I can easily focus on him as well, and he would be an easy kill at this point. Like even as much as a swing there would be enough to kill him. And this is for the entire, until he gets another yellow herb, he's gonna be like that for the entirety of the zone. So he's like an easy target. So right here I got my Mr. X. Now again, this build, I'm playing a SWAT team here, so again, I always try to record and show to you guys the actual like super hard games, because most of the time this build you're gonna win like zone 1. People barely they don't even get past this very much. This is really just the exception that I'm trying to show you guys here. And you see right there, everyone's going down. Like they don't have any more herbs to use. You see the Val there. Val also doesn't have herbs, so that's why she's on the red there. Unfortunately, she can always use the spray there. If the team doesn't have a Val, the effect of this becomes even stronger because they don't have this constant healing from her mixtapes sprays. So it's much easier to. You see Martin again. He's still on the red because like he's just out of herbs at this point because the damage is so high. He just has to waste all of those herbs to be able to carry on. You see, this is the idea. If you're playing this build and you see a situation like that, then you want to focus on that person that's on the red as much as you can. And if he's on the red like this, the damage is so high that even with the swing alone, you can down him. Now, you see here the gen has a lot of malwares on my cameras, so that's going to be a pain to deal with. I'm going to try the jump here on her. She dodged there. No, I still managed to grab the Val. And you see right there, she got killed as well, but Tyrone got me off before I could do to finish the animation there. You see, she has the malware here. I can't really do much. And here is the January. I think I will be able to grab her here. Yeah, I did. And you see, she's on green there. As you can see, her health, and it still killed her. As you can tell, you see, there was only one grab, and she's done for with the dealer. So I don't know if you noticed on my deck, I'm also using the clone. The reason for the clone is so the clone card is so I can clone the dealers, so I can get more of those kind of grabs that I just did on the January. That's the idea behind it. Now here again, this is how Tyrone just had to grab him because otherwise he's gonna kick you. He has a lot of fucking health as well, so it's hard to kill him with the bites or anything in general. He's always gonna be the biggest problem here. But you see, still the damage is so high that I can still kill him with the swipes alone. Now I'm trying to get a grab here. The time is already ticking down as well. Oh, and the thing is about this build is that because you kill them so easily, this sets a lot of pressure because they have to stop doing the objective to come heal the person. And it's also super easy for you to just spawn a zombie right on top of the down person and just, swing at the person that's healing the down person. Because that's going to give you like 30 seconds if that person dies, so, It's a really good build in that sense because you're still getting the not as much infection, but you're still getting infection every time you hit them with the grab and everything. You're eating their health away like crazy. They're gonna be out of green herbs very quickly if they're constantly getting grabbed like that, or just the swings in general. Oh, and you see, I'm using the buffs as well. Those help a lot, especially the berserker ones. It helps a lot. Again, you see, the one single bite and Martin's already like one shot from going down. It's like super good. You see, I'm really focusing on the biting here because you see again, even Tyrone, damage so high he goes down. And see now the pressure is so high because they have to worry about healing him now. And yeah, see, at this point there's been not much they can do. I still have Mr. X ready. I have the Equilibrium mod there to give me energy. It's just like a lost cause here. He still has another flashbang there with the mixtape. I mean, it's really just game over at this point. You just see the power of this build. Like they still had 3 cores to deal with. And easy again, just a single swipe alone is enough to kill him at that low health. He was trying to probably buy green herbs there because he was out of herbs. And just like I said, especially if they don't have a Vow, it's really common that they will be on the red state like that, or really low on health the entire for very long in the game because it's just out. They just get out of green herbs from healing so much. So I think this variation is probably better just because of the fact that the last one I was using, which was with the viral canister, simply because of the pressure you can get from downing them. Not just that, but wasting their resources in general. So yeah, guys, that's the build. Try it out. I'm sure. Uh, I would say probably the strongest build so far that I have for Daniel. And see you guys in the next video. Take care.